everybody. Today we're going to be working those side glutes and our abs. So let's start at the top of our mat. As you inhale, hands reach all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, come into a gentle forward fold. Keep your knees nice and soft. Let your head and neck relax down. Flat back as you inhale. Let's wake up the back side of the body. Engage the abdominals. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, down dog. Alrighty, let's take a breath here. Bend one knee at a time. Gently shake it out. As you exhale, find stillness in your knees. Shift your weight into your hands, coming into your first plank pose. Adjust as needed. Keep your hands and feet there, then lift your hips back up to the sky. Downward dog. Just a great way to warm up our core, warm up our breath. Once again, bend one knee at a time. Gently shake it out. Then relax the knees down onto the mat. Press back into a quick shell stretch or child's pose. Inhale, roll up onto all fours. Hands slide underneath of the shoulders, knees underneath of the hips. Now I want you to find your strength here on all fours. So to do that, you can relax the chest down, relax the belly down, just let everything hang out. Then I want you to spread those fingers wide, push into your fingers, be light through the palms, find a lengthening in your arm without hyperextending in the elbows, and find that your collarbones widen, so your chest becomes a little prouder, a little stronger. And your abdominals are engaging now. We're going to keep those hips nice and level with one another. So if you have a teacup on your tailbone, you would not be spilling tea from side to side. A little teacup. Extend your left leg back behind you. Again, still not spilling that teacup. Let's lift that left leg. Now from here, if your wrists are starting to bother you, fists are a great option. If you're coming onto your forearms, just be extra mindful of your low back. Here, let's draw little circles with this left leg. So these circles are so small that we are still not losing any tea out of that teacup. Micro bend in the elbows, belly buttons drawing towards the ceiling, and our ribs are towards our pelvis, pelvis is towards our ribs, opposite directions with these circles now. We are going to brace our core, brace, 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 so that you are nice and protected in your low back. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Now I want you to bend this left knee. Left toe is coming up towards the ceiling as you exhale. Inhale, bend the knee, knees slide back together. As you exhale, keep the same angle in the knee as you lift the toe without arching in that low back. Inhale, bring the knees in line. Exhale, lift that toe back up. Inhale, exhale. So if you are starting with a 90-degree angle in your knee, you're going to finish with a 90-degree angle in your knee up at the top. So we're keeping the same angle, we're just lifting and lowering. We've got 3, 2, last time. Bring the knees back in line with one another, spread the fingers nice and wide, curl the toes under, down dog. Shift your weight into your hands, come back into that plank pose. Adjust your hands and feet as needed there. Then lift back up, down dog. Bend one knee at a time, gently shake it out. From here, lift your left leg up, only as high as it feels comfortable, and try to keep your hips stacked one on top of another. Now we're going to imagine that we have a piece of chalk between our big toe and our second toe, and we're going to make the most perfect chalked capital Ds. So we went up in a straight line, then bring it around and down, left foot meets the right. Inhale, straight line up, exhale, around and down. Inhale, up. Exhale, around and down. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, navel is drawing in. Don't let that belly fall towards the earth. Last time. Beautiful. Bring both knees back down. Press back into a shell stretch or a child's pose. Nice deep breath here. As you inhale, slowly roll up. Slide your hands underneath of the shoulders, knees underneath of the hips. Again, if your wrists bother you, adjust as needed. Collarbones widening, bracing that core. Right leg extends back. Let's lift. Don't spill any tea. Let's draw circles. Find your circles being nice and small and controlled so that you can keep those hips stable, because this is what it's all about, is the stability that we're building here. Go opposite directions. Again, just make sure your form is on point here. Neck is long, front and back, side to side. We're not looking up, but we're also not looking towards that bottom knee. I want you nice and long throughout the body. 3, 2, and 1. Bend the right knee so the right toe is lifting up towards the ceiling. As you inhale, bring the knees in line with one another. Exhale, lift that right foot up. Inhale, lower. Now, as you're lifting up, I want you to check in. Make sure that you're not dumping into that low back. That's the most common thing to happen here, is that we get excited and we use momentum to lift the toe. I want you to just use that gluteus maximus strength. Let's really warm it up here. We've got 4, 3, Pilates breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. The slight restriction as you're exhaling. Last time here. Bring both knees back in line with one another. Let's come into that down dog. Spread the fingers wide, curl the toes under, down dog. Right leg is going to lift up. Again, only as high as it feels good. Piece of chalk comes between your big toe and your second toe. Capital D here, so out to the right and back down. Inhale, straight line up. Exhale, around and down. Push into your fingers, be light through your palms. Abdominals tucking in, neck is long. 3, 2, last time here. Excellent, both feet back together, bend your knees back into your child's pose. Stretch it out. As you inhale, rolling up onto all fours, walk your hands forward, bring your hips in line with the rest of the spine. So now we're in a knee down plank, lower down through chaturanga, so slowly, so controlled. Once you're down, rolling onto your right side. Beautiful. Let's pick up our top leg just to hip height. I want you to engage your abdominals, look down. All you should be able to see is your big toe. That way you know you're not at an angle with those hips. Let's draw tiny little circles with this top leg. Again, imagine that you've got that piece of chalk between your big toe and your second toe, and you are drawing the most perfect chalk circles. 3, 2, 1, go opposite directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold up top. We're going to just come up to our lift and lower. So as you inhale, lower, exhale, lift, only to hip height. So we're trying to not go above hip height right now. We're trying to keep it nice and controlled, nice and tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, last time, lift and hold, little tiny pulse at the top, tiny, tiny, tiny pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both feet down. Roll onto your spine now. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Hands come behind the head and neck, elbows nice and wide. Let's lift our chest. So when we're lifting our chest, I want you to imagine that you have a friend's orange between your chin and your chest, and you're not going to make orange juice with it, and you're also not going to let it roll away because that friend felt like that orange was very dear to them, and we're not going to ruin that for them. We also want to try to lift just below the shoulder blades so that we're nice and high, nice and lifted. We're going to engage our core here nice and tight. So remember those Kegel muscles that I talk about all the time. I want you to squeeze them tight. So pretend that you're stopping from using the washroom. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze nice and tight. There should be no tension in your neck at all. Your elbows are also going to come out to the sides, not up towards the ceiling. Good chance if they're coming up towards the ceiling, you've got a really strong chest, which is great, but we're really trying to focus on the core right now. Let's go for 3. Just hold. 2. You've got it. Last time. Beautiful. Let's lower back down. Head and neck stay down. Hands come beside the thighs, palms facing down. So from here, I want you to lift your feet so that they are level with your knees. Knees are going to be level with your hips. So we're trying not to bring our knees close to our chest. We're trying to keep them far away. Now I want you to imprint the low back. So the spine is going to press down. Now you can either stay here, just holding this imprint, or if you'd like more, keep the same angle in the knee. Start to lower the right toe only as far as you can keep that imprint. Inhale, let's lift. Might just be an inch or 2. Exhale, left foot now. So we're doing our hinge hip here. Inhale, let's lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Remember, all we're looking for is control here. It is not the size or the speed of the movement. We are looking for the control of our spine, which is being held by our abdominals. 3, 2, last time here. Beautiful. Both feet come back down. Sway your knees from side to side. Open back up. We're going to roll on over to our left side. So again, we're going to make sure that our body is nice and long. Head is resting on that upper arm. Try to make sure your head is not in your hands, else it's going to kink your neck in a funny direction. I want your neck long, front and back, side to side. Your right hand can be in front of you to help with your balance, or for more of a challenge, place it on your hip. Lifting up that top foot, only to hip height, remember. Checking if its hip height is not cheating. Quite often we think our hips are bigger than they are. Let's draw little circles. Again, that piece of chalk is slid just between our big toe and our second toe. And we are drawing the most perfect, cutest little chalk circles that you've ever seen. 5, 4, 3, 2, go opposite directions now. Keep breathing, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. We want to make sure that exhale is coming through the mouth because that engages the transverse abdominis. It's one of the best ways to engage without even realizing it. Keep that foot lifted and hold, coming in to the lift and lower. So as you inhale, lower, exhale, let's lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Again, not lifting high. This is not a big movement. This is pretty small. We're keeping it controlled. 4, 3, 2, last time, lift and hold, pulse. Pulse, little inch up, inch down, inch up, inch down, you've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower back down, rolling back onto your spine. Nice, so let's come into that chest lift again. Hands go behind the head and neck, elbows wide, lift the chest. Friends orange is gently between your chin and your chest. Now, option 1, stay right here. Option number 2, we're going to add the feet. So we're lifting the feet so they are level with the knees, knees level with the hips. Engage the core. So option number 2, stay right here. Option number 3, one hand or both is coming beside the thighs, palms facing down, long arms. We're going to inhale for 5 breaths, exhale for the next 5. I'll let you know when we're halfway through. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's halfway. Keep going. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. You've got it. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knees to chest. Give yourself a nice good squeeze. Great job. Rock gently from side to side. Be proud of yourself at this moment. You have completed the 100. And I like to tell all my clients when we're in class that Joseph Pilates had the 100 as a warm-up exercise. He was tough. Place those feet back down onto the floor. Roll back onto your left side. This time we're going to come onto our forearm bow. So I want your elbow to come directly underneath of your shoulder. Fingers pointing straight out from there. Now here it's quite common to sink into that left side. I want you to lift out of it. Keep nice and strong. This right foot is going to come out onto the floor in front of you, bending that right knee. Now if that's not comfortable, you can adjust as needed. So first move that we're going to do is we're going to just lift up that bottom leg and then lower. It's a lift as we exhale, inhale as we lower. Inhale. Inhale. Inhale, 2 more. Inhale, keep strong on that side body. Beautiful. Bring this right hand behind the head and neck, elbow wide. Keep that chest nice and open. Root down your left foot, lift your hips. Inhale, lower, all the way back down. Exhale, lift. 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. 3. 2. Last time. Nice work. Now we're going to come into a combo. So keep that chest nice and open. First exhale, lift that bottom leg. Inhale, root it down. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, hips come down. Exhale, bottom foot lifts. Inhale, root it down. Exhale, lift the hips. We've got 3 more. Lift, lower, lift, and lower. 2. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last time here. Keep that shoulder in check. Keep it nice and strong. Keep the ribs strong. Beautiful. Now I want you to stay onto the forearms. Right foot meets the left. Bring your feet off at a 45-degree angle. Point the right toe up towards the ceiling. Right hand comes up and over. Exhale, let's lift. Inhale, lower. As you exhale to lift, try not to sink into those left ribs. Keep them strong, keep them stable. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, you got it. 3, 2, last time here. Now, option 1, coming into this one here or all the way sideline. Option 2, as you exhale, keep your feet glued together like a mermaid or merman's tail. Lift both feet, push into your left hand to lift your left elbow, coming into a modified V-sit. Inhale, roll on over to that left hip. Exhale, let's lift. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Last time. Nice work. Slowly lower all the way down and bring your hand in front of you. Push up. Let's switch on over to the other side. So again, we're going to stay on our forearm. So just check in with your form before anything else. Right elbow directly underneath your right shoulder. Fingers pointing out from there. Left foot is going to come out in front of you, bending that left knee. So the first move, again, just a lift and lower with that bottom leg. Keep check of those ribs. It's a lift and lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Nice work, you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2. Be proud of yourself right now. Last time. Let's bring that left hand behind the head and neck. Keep that chest nice and open. So we're going to come into that hip lift. Exhale, pushing into the whole forearm, not just the elbow. Inhale, let's lower. Exhale, let's lift. Inhale. Exhale. 3, 2. Last time. Beautiful. Let's come into that flow. So the first exhale, lift that bottom leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, hip lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale. Exhale, lift the foot. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips. 2 more. Last set here. You've got this. Beautiful. Keep yourself on your forearm. Both feet come back together. Bring your feet out at that 45-degree angle. Left hand sweeps up and over. Point that left toe up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, lift the toe as you reach the hand towards the toe. Inhale, slowly lower. Check in with those right ribs as you lift the foot and the hand. It's so easy to sink into that side body. I want you to keep yourself strong in that side body. Remember, this is all about control. 4. Neck is long, front and back, side to side. 3, 2. Last time. Nice work. Now option number 1, right here or completely side lying. Option number 2, feet are glued together. Like that mermaid's tail, push into your forearm, lift the elbow, both feet lifting, reach the left hand towards both feet. Inhale, rotate onto that right hip completely. Exhale, let's lift. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Smile while you're here. 3, 2. Last time. Nice work. Hold it. And then place those feet back down. And I want you to round the spine. Hug your knees towards your chest. Take a nice deep inhale and an exhale. While we're seated, I want you to come into your spinal twist. So extend those legs out in front of you, pull out any fleshy bits that you have underneath. Hands come onto your shoulders, spine nice and long. Inhale, in neutral, exhale to the left 5 times. Exhale, 5, 4, 3. Controlled movements, 2. Last time, inhale. Exhale, feel those obliques to the right. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, center, 2 more times. Exhale, left. 4, 3, 2. Tighten those obliques. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and back through to center. Relax those hands. Bend the knees once again. Pull out any fleshy bits, and then start to roll down onto your mat. Nice and controlled. Head and neck relax back down. Feet are nice and close to the hips. Neutral curve of that low back. We're tightening those abdominals though. Hands come behind the head and neck. Elbows wide. Lift the chest. Now we're going to come into our oblique crunch. So your left armpit is going to come up and over towards that right thigh, keeping those elbows wide. Inhale, center. Exhale, opposite. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep your chest slightly lifted as you come back to neutral. Check in with your knees. Knees are stable. Try not to let your knees sway in and out. Last set here. Make sure you end on that right armpit coming towards the left thigh, coming back through the center. Head and neck relax down. Bring the right knee in towards the chest. Left hand at the top of the right shin. Right hand at the bottom. Extend your left leg. Let it hover. Now option 1, keep your head and neck down. Option 2, keep the chest lifted. We're not going to move that chest at all though, and we have that friend's orange between your chin and your chest. Exhale, let's switch sides. Abdominals tucking in as you do this. So start from those Kegel muscles and lift from there. Exhale, let's switch. Exhale, switch. 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 3, 2. Last time. Both knees come in towards the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Head and neck relax down. Rock gently from side to side. Place those feet back down. Hands beside the thighs. Palms facing down. Curl the tailbone under. Lift the hips up. Option number 1, right here in our bridge. Option number 2, spread your toes a little wider. Lift your heels. Squeeze those glutes. Beautiful, hold. Or, if you'd like even more, a little pulse of the hips. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last time. Lift and hold. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those glutes because it's the intention behind the contraction that really gives you that workout. Hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll the spine back down. Imprint the low back onto the mat, then back into your neutral curve. Okay, so we have a few different options here for our abs. Option number 1, we're going to come into just the chest lift and just hold. Option number 2, you can come into the hinge hip or the lifted feet and hold. Option number 3, we're bringing your hands behind the head and neck, elbows wide, lift the chest. And then option number 4, so in option number 3, we're going to be coming into that oblique twist. Option number 4, we're lifting both feet. So option number 5, we're going to bring that right knee in as your left armpit comes up and over. And then you extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. Bend the knee once again, then switch sides. So that right armpit comes up towards the left knee, then the left foot extends up towards the ceiling. Bend the left knee, and then switch sides. So the left armpit towards the right knee, extend the right toe up towards the ceiling, bend once again, and then switch sides. Inhale, bend. Exhale, switch. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, extend the toe. Inhale, exhale, switch. Can you feel those abs? I certainly can. Working those obliques, the transverse abdominis as well as the rectus abdominis here. You've got it. Last set here. You've got this. Keep pushing through. Make sure your neck is comfortable. Last time. Both knees in towards the chest. Head and neck relax down. Bring yourself into a little ball and rock gently from side to side. Now let's open up those hip flexors in case they tried to take over. Feet come down, hands beside the thighs, chest open. Let's lift and hold, or heels lift and hold, or pulse with those heels staying stable. Or option number 4, lift the left foot. Again, either hold or let's pulse. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Let's go for 5, 4, 3. Wearing those 6-inch heels on a Saturday night. Last time, left foot comes back down. Hips are stable. Make sure you're engaged so that you can lift the opposite foot if you're choosing that option. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Hips are staying strong here. So we don't want to torque one hip higher than the other. We're trying to keep it level. We've got 4, 3, 2. Last time. Excellent. Both feet come back down. Roll the spine down. Imprint the low back onto the mat. Then back into that neutral curve. Roll on over to your right side. Head relaxes on the upper arm. My favorite, lift both feet, bending your knees. Exhale, open the top thigh. Inhale, close. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Last time, lift and hold, pulse. 5, 4, feet stable. 2, hold, lifted. Exhale, extend the leg. Inhale, bend the knee. Inhale, close the thighs. Exhale, open. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Inhale, close. Exhale, exhale, inhale, and inhale. 2 more. Inhale and inhale. Last time. Exhale, exhale, inhale, and inhale. Both feet come back down. Roll on over to your left side now. Lifting both feet. Feet are suspended in space. Exhale, open that top thigh. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. When we're opening, make sure that your hips are still staying stacked. We're not using momentum here. If we're using momentum, that top hip will tend to sway open. I want you to lift and hold open and pulse. 5, 4, feet stable. 2 and 1, hold open, extend the leg, exhale. Inhale, bend, toes touch. Inhale, knees touch. Exhale, exhale, extend, no kicking. Inhale, bend, inhale together. Exhale, and exhale, inhale, and inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale, and inhale. 2 more. Exhale, exhale, inhale, and inhale. Last time. Exhale, exhale, inhale, and inhale. Both feet come back down. Pushing into your hand, bring yourself into a seated position. Slide those feet out to the sides, into the saw. No hyperextension in your knees. Hands out to the sides. So we've worked those obliques, we've worked those side glutes. Let's engage them all now. So I want a nice tall spine, neck is relaxed. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, right hand towards the left foot, left thumb points down. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, through to center. Inhale, engage the core, scoop the belly. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, reach. You don't have to touch that foot by any means. We are just reaching so that we can really practice scooping that belly. When you're coming back through to center, I want you to practice that proud posture. Can you sit taller? Can you sit longer? You've got it. Last side here. Bring yourself back through the center. Relax the hands, coming into a seated position that's comfortable for yourself. So maybe legs extended, maybe legs crossed. Inhale, sweep the hands up. As you exhale, bring this right hand to the outer edge of the left thigh. Left hand gently falls behind, twisting open. Knowing how hard you worked those obliques, let's find our breath now. I want you to see if you can breathe into your spine, breathe into your belly. Exhale, let go of any tension. As you inhale, bring yourself back through the center. Let's go into the opposite side. Again, like I was saying in the saw, same with our twist, we want that proud, confident posture, because you should be proud. You gave yourself this time to step onto your mat. Take this moment to appreciate yourself. And bring yourself back through the center. Left hand comes beside you, palm faces down towards the ground. Not touching the ground, just reaching towards it. Lift your left fingertips up towards the ceiling though, and then bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. So you should get a nice long opening in that upper trapezius muscle. This is where we hold a lot of our tension. If you'd like, you can bring that chin down towards the armpit, see which stretch is better. You can bring your hand back or forward. Because remember, we are all different. Where do you hold your tension? This is where the acknowledgement of body comes into play. When we know where we hold tension, we can release it. We can give ourselves that extra little bit of love. Inhale, right back through the center, both hands on the lap, roll the shoulders back and down. Right hand beside the thigh, fingertips lift, palm pushing down towards the ground. Left ear gently falls towards the left shoulder. Keep those shoulders level with one another. Make sure that you're not lifting that left shoulder up to meet the ear. Wherever it falls is where it should be. And again, you can bring that chin down towards the armpit if that feels better. One side might feel different than the other. Again, you can play with the arm, bringing it back and forth. And as you inhale, bring yourself back through the center. Both hands on the lap, roll the shoulders back and down. Bring your shoulders all the way up to your ears. Inhale. Exhale to the side. 2 more, let's let it go.